Puyo Puyo Tetris is one of those games that tells you basically everything you need to know just in the title. What is it? Well, it's a fusion game that mashes up Sega's anime blob puzzler series with gaming's most legendary block-dropping franchise. If you grew up addicted to either of these games, congratulations, here's more of either or both of them. Now, the switch to exclusive Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S delivers the absolute best version of that concept to date.
Solved it! Got it! Oh! Solved it!
Step it up!
Mode change.
If you've been in a coma for the last 40 years, Tetris first debuted in 1985 on proprietary PCs in Russia before being ported to the Famicom and NES for the rest of the world, and gameplay really hasn't changed much in the time since. You drop tetromino blocks from the top of the screen and try to fill lines in order to clear them, with the game rewarding you for strategically clearing multiple lines at once. The game gets faster the longer it goes, and if the grid fills to the top, you lose. Puyo Puyo, meanwhile, also started on proprietary computer systems, but became a hit mostly in arcades for its multiplayer modes. It has you dropping pairs of colored blobs that, unlike tetrominos, are affected by gravity, with the idea being to clear blobs by placing 4 like-colored ones next to each other and set up chain combos to clear many of them in sequence. The bigger your chain, the more clutter you drop on the opponent for them to deal with. Puyo Puyo Tetris has always given you the ability to play either game separately, but the real sauce comes in the myriad of unconventional ways to combine or mix them up. You can play both games at once with separate boards that swap automatically to keep you on your toes, or you can play them both on the same board and try to negotiate your blobs and tetrominos in the same space. There are time attack modes that essentially function as speed puzzles that you have to solve more quickly than your opponents in order to knock them out, and all of this can also be played either against or in cooperation with friends and CPU opponents. The game's party mode is a crazy, chaotic affair that sees players trying to clear item blocks in order to inflict debuffs on their opponents in addition to the typical junk flinging. Casting darkness on their board, taking away rotations, and instantly dropping blocks are all temporary debuffs that add a massive and unpredictable fun layer to the standard affair, though I will mention that this mode seems to make Puyo Puyo much harder than it makes Tetris, since the constant randomness will very often interrupt an attempt to set up a combo. The game also includes an RPG-esque mode where you build a team of characters and add bonus items to create a stat and skill package which you can take into battle with you. I could see this being a huge time sink for people willing to crack it, but matches don't feel particularly meaty and will often be very one-sided with little explanation of what's supposed to be happening.
I'm feeling it!
Here.
Right there!
Come on.
Blue tornado!
Don't be afraid.
It's go time!
You okay?
Here we
Simmer
go!
down.
All right! I'm feeling
Right.
it!
Here.
Right there!
Come on.
It's go time!
Don't be afraid. You okay?
Yes!
Simmer down.
Here I am! Pee! 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 Pee!
Also included is an adventure campaign mode with a dub, but this is not the most substantial part of the package. It's decently large, but is mostly just a way to learn more about the cast of playable characters, and its similarity to the plot of the first game is even deliberately noted very early on. It's a fun, escalating challenge if you don't have friends around, but Puyo Puyo Tetris is best seen as a party puzzle game first. Speaking of party, the big new addition in 2S is the addition of doubles mode to many of the game's multiplayer modes. This allows you to play in tandem with a partner, with both of you dropping blocks on the same board at the same time. It's a fan favorite in arcade puzzlers, and it feels suitably chaotic here. It took me and my partner several tries together in just Tetris mode, a game we're both pretty good at, to defeat the computer opponents due to coordination issues. With practice though, I could easily see it being a huge hit for the silly, cheery, fun with buddies vibe that the entire game has going for it. I truly wish I had more to say about Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S, but I think the game really does speak for itself. Not only is it the only puzzle title in the Switch 2 launch lineup, but it's a new iteration on a game that was already good that adds a commonly requested mode. I've had a fantastic time with every game in this franchise so far, and this is no exception, providing a polished, convenient, and charming platform for either or both of gaming's most popular puzzlers. Whether you're old enough to feel its nostalgic appeal, like me, or you want to introduce a newer gamer to these powerfully simple yet addictive classics, it's an easy recommend. Noisy Pixel is giving Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S an 8.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching. This video is brought to you by our supporters on Patreon. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers providing independent gaming coverage through news, reviews, previews, and more. Check out our Patreon to help support our continued growth and subscribe to keep up with all of our future content.
Noisy Pixel.